Hello and welcome to Stocks Advisor channel. Here we are looking for interesting buy opportunities for US-based stocks. Today we'll have a look at Avista Corporation, AVA. So Avista Corporation is now turning to kind of a downtrend behavior, which opens a very interesting buy opportunities if you know where to buy it and where to wait for reversal. To understand this, let's first have a look at general stats for the stock. So after having a nice trend a couple of weeks ago, in this area, the trend is actually showing. I was showing last week, last 2 weeks, actually kind of reversal with a small rebounds back until moving average 20, and then actually it was kind of declining again. But declining was with a nice, interesting candles composition. It's kind of a double hammer here. The hammer is something like that, which says that overall traders are winning at the end and trying to regain the price, so push it a little bit higher. This long downward shadow says that it's more like a pressurizing up. When you have these two times, it's nice. It says that there is still expectation from traders that the price will be dragged up. Another indicator that says that actually overall price is tending down also after reaching this maximum at moving average 50, which worked as a resistance here. We see the general downtrend for RSI, and it's continuing. So another interesting situation happens with the MACD index. It also had a downtrend exactly at this line after the maximum. Then it was flat almost below the bottom, which means that it's not really creating much pressure upwards, but it might suggest the bubble downwards formation and then with possible piercing up. So if this would happen, it will be a classical bullish formation chart situation. Then we can wait for some nice buy opportunities. Also, if we look for some general trend, so this was a fast upwards trend. Here is also like a slow trend, you can say, which was happening here, and actually it's kind of it worked like kind of a support at the beginning of the week. Some volatility was seen here, and then seems like that market is still deciding either to pierce it down or to rebound back. Both in general, both situations are possible here, but given that tomorrow is also Friday, it's more probable to see kind of more downtrendish behavior. Also, we need to see that moving average 20 is kind of having some small maximum here and seems like it's tending also downwards, also following this general downwards trend of it. The same can be said about moving average 50. So overall, seems like stock still wants to go down a little bit. If this is not happening and tomorrow it rebounds, okay, it's more like positive expectation, but then overall technical situation becomes unpredictable here. If not, if it goes down, it will be interesting for preparing to buy, and then we can see for some interesting boxes when they will appear to buy. So first buying box will be right after this one, if it happens. Then the second buying box, it will be actually somewhere at these levels, actually this level. So the first buying box will be here, the second buying box will be here. Then you can say this is like a buy and this is like a good strong buy. So if price continues going down, giving this very nice candle formation, some reversal is expected then. And then once this happens, actually moving average 20 can either work as a resistance here, or the price could pierce through, and then the moving average 50 actually might work then as a resistance. Or even trend can continue, and then this long-term line will be another kind of resistance track, so there will be kind of echeloned defense. But still, this behavior like downwards and then return is very possible, because also need to note that moving average 200, although it's slightly bending downwards, it's still very high in comparison with current trading price, which makes it like 36 against 45. So it's kind of 30%-ish still gap, and this creates overall positive tendency after this small dip. well, small or not, we will see, but it could be either box 1 or 2. So if stocks tomorrow defines itself towards piercing down, you can next week wait for these 2 boxes and probably have good gains. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe to our channel.